Hi, welcome to my video. I'll be showing you how to thread a Brother Serger machine, so stay tuned. You're going to need some materials, some overlocking thread, some scissors to cut your thread, and some tweezers. These are the tweezers that come with your kit. And of course, you're going to need your serger or overlocking machine. This is the Brother 1034D overlocking machine. So to begin threading this Brother Serger machine, you're going to need a cone, 4 of those to be exact, and you're going to place your thread on those cones. So on this machine, it has a lot of directions and instructions in the form of colors and numbers that you can follow in order to thread the machine properly. So I'm going to show you guys how to go about doing that. First, you're going to take your thread and you're going to follow it through the loop of number 1, which is in that T-bar. You're going to fish it through for each color. That's what I went ahead and did because it's just easier to just get that out of the way and get all your threads up through number 1 and 2. So that's what you see me doing right here. So just to recap with you guys briefly, step 1 is going through the T-bar loop. Step 2, you're going to go through the silver bar labeled 2, and I like to do this for all 4 threads just to get this out of the way. The common order for threading a serger is to start with green, that is your upper looper. Next is your blue, which is the lower looper. Then red and yellow can be threaded interchangeably. Those are your left and right needles. I like to start with red and then move on to yellow. The blue and the green are the undercarriage of the serger. So we're going to begin with the green, which is our upper looper. If you open the undercarriage of the serger, you'll see the directions that will help you do so. Here I'm just showing you the general pathway of the green thread, but you'll be able to see the colors and numbers that correspond with this process. So after 1 and 2, you're going to fish your thread down through 3 and 4. Then you're going to follow the thread through 5, through 6, up to 7, and through a hole for 8. And that is in this picture right here. So after 4, through 5, under through 6, loop around 7, and I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit because we're trying to thread the thread through the upper looper, which is a little hole. You can use your crank to help you see the hole better, and you're going to thread your thread carefully through the upper looper. Now we've successfully accomplished threading the upper looper. Now on to blue, which is the lower looper. You're going to follow the directions going around 5, under 6 and 7, up through 8. 9 and 10 are the directions you can see pictured, which is threading the lower looper lever. And number 11 is threading the lower looper, which is that little hole. So you're going to follow your thread down through 4, around 5, under 6 and 7, which are labeled in blue, up around 8. The next step is the lower looper lever. So you're going to pull that out and thread your thread around the little clasp that's there. I zoomed you guys in so you can see that. Afterwards, you're going to click that back in until you hear a little bit of a snap. Now we're ready to thread the lower looper, which is a little hole. Same process, use your tweezers to carefully thread your thread through the hole. Now that that's done, we can move on to the left and right needles. I like to start with the right needle, which is the red thread. I'm just showing you the general pathway that the thread is going to take. Then you'll meet me down behind this bar, and then we can go ahead and thread the right needle. We've already done 1 and 2. Right here, I'm fishing my thread through 3. We're going to cross over through 4, up through the loop for 5, and down. And I'm going to zoom you guys in just to show you that we need the thread to go around and behind this silver bar before being able to thread the needles. Taking my thread on my tweezers, I'm going to carefully fish the thread through the right needle and pull it through to the back so that all the threads can hang through the back. Now on to the yellow, which is the left needle. It follows the same exact pathway, except over through 4 is just a tad bit shorter. We're going to go up and down through 5 with our thread.
Sorry, you don't have to go off like that.
The thread will come all the way down and behind the bar, and then you can proceed to thread the needle the same way we threaded the right needle. So that is both needles threaded. And you can also see the blue and green thread from the upper and under looper. We're going to face all our threads towards the back so they're out of the way. So now it's time to see if you've threaded your machine correctly by starting a chain. Before doing so, you want to make sure all your tension dials are set to the number 4. I'm just going to pop this tray in to collect any potential fallout. So we're going to begin with some test fabric. This is just some stretch fabric from my scrap pile. You want to lift up your presser foot and you can begin to serge. We're going to see if we can create a chain and if we've threaded our machine correctly. Being able to successfully create a chain will tell you that you've successfully threaded your serger. You can see the straight stitch in yellow and red, and you can see the over looper and under looper working in green and blue. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this tutorial on how to thread your brother serger helped. Bye!